The meeting is over. The handshake is done. The ink on the multi-million-dollar contract is drying. But is the victory real? Young professionals often feel a false sense of security at this moment. They focus all their energy on strict logic, assuming the spreadsheet numbers and legal clauses guarantee a successful outcome. The danger is immediate. Flawless logic does not stop the opposing party from dragging their feet the very next morning, or combing through the fine print to find an exit strategy. Elite negotiators secure agreements that actually last because they understand human behavior better than they understand contracts. To prevent buyer's remorse, you have to control the psychological environment of the mediation. That means sidestepping 4 specific mental traps that kill deals long after the meeting ends. The first trap is basic human stubbornness. People have a natural instinct to push back when they are told exactly what to do. To neutralize this, you guide the conversation so the opposing side feels they are the primary architect of the solution. When you allow them to construct the framework of the agreement, their mindset shifts. They stop defending their old position and start actively collaborating on the new one. People fiercely defend ideas they believe are their own. When they walk away believing they built the final solution, their resistance drops to 0. The second trap is the hidden doubt. Spoken words can easily deceive you, but involuntary facial signals rarely do. Watch their face before the final handshake. Look for a micro-expression, a fraction of a second tightening of the lips, or a sudden darting eye. These subtle physical tells expose deep hesitation or lingering contempt that the other party simply refuses to verbalize. Spotting that signal gives you one final, critical window to pause and ask clarifying questions before the deal is locked. You must confront these silent signals immediately. A minor, unspoken hesitation ignored today reliably becomes a massive legal dispute tomorrow. Trap number 3 happens at hour 6. Boardroom fatigue sets in, and people start agreeing to terms simply because they are exhausted and want to go home. To test if a verbal commitment is genuine, elite negotiators use a rapid-fire tactical framework known as the Rule of 3. First, ask the other party to summarize the agreed-upon solution in their own words. Second, ask them to explicitly outline how the implementation of that solution will work. Third, have them describe the expected final outcome of the deal. If their answers remain logical and consistent across all 3 steps, the commitment is genuine. If they falter or contradict themselves, the agreement was built on fatigue and will eventually collapse. The final trap springs after the meeting concludes. Post-meeting apathy takes over, and the opposing team lacks the drive to execute the agreed terms. You guarantee execution by linking the deliverables directly to the other person's professional ego. This requires a specific linguistic shift. Instead of asking, "Can you hit this deadline?" you say, "Your team is known for delivering under pressure. How do you see them making this happen?" Humans naturally act in ways that reinforce their own self-image. Tie the contract to their professional identity, and they will execute the deal flawlessly just to protect their reputation. Mastering these tactics allows you to direct the unseen psychological forces driving the room. A deep mastery of human psychology creates corporate agreements that endure long after the pressure of the negotiation has faded. By utilizing these 4 behavioral techniques, you can leave the boardroom with absolute confidence that the deal will hold. If you found these negotiation strategies valuable, hit the like button, subscribe for more psychology-based communication insights, and share this video with a colleague preparing for their next big mediation. Which of these 4 tactics do you think is the most powerful? Tell us in the comments below.